So it's usually America's ugliest video handicapper. Sign up now at sportsmapelite.com. But today it's Twitter's ugliest video person talking Houston sport. And you don't have to look at this beastly face. Just turn the phone over and listen. And hey, the background's nice. Stephen F. Austin State Park, not far from Katy. Highly recommend if you like the outdoors. I wanted to weigh in on the Texans draft for my local friends. No one's been more critical of this team over the last few years. It's been the dumbest organization in all of sports. The Nick Caserio scale has hovered between 1 and 2. Never forget David Culley botching a second search, even though he landed on a decent coach by accident, trading a fifth-round pick for a player he cut, and getting the minimum for Deshaun Watson. But this weekend, he changed the narrative. I love what the Texans did, and I think it's only fair that I come out and say that because I have been very critical of them. Was it a better draft than the Jets? No. But for the Texans, it was damn good. Of course, some of these guys will bust, but they did get some potential impact guys. Stay tuned for his new Nick score at the end of this short video. First, Derek Stingley, loved this kid, liked him better than Gardner all along. Doesn't mean Gardner won't be a great player, but Stingley was the best corner in the country as a freshman. Then COVID happened, and last year he was hurt. LSU was a mess. He faced some of the best receivers on the planet in the SEC. Just look at the draft, and even in practice. I watch more American Conference football than anybody, and Gardner was great, but he was a better athlete than anyone he faced week in and week out. Let's see how that translates when that's not the case. I like both guys, but prefer Stingley. Love the pick. See a lot of people saying Kenyon Green was a reach, but this is a legitimate potential Pro Bowl guard who solves a huge need. And I don't think it was a reach at all. I think it's a good person to pick up. It solidifies your offensive line, your running game. Now, the Jets did snake the Texans to take Breece Hall. That's a pretty big negative. He was the best running back in the draft. But Jalen Petrie will be an instant starter at safety and has huge upside, so that's not a bad consolation prize. I like better receivers than John Mechie, but I will never fault anyone for taking a productive Alabama receiver. When they aren't killing people or betting parlays, they tend to do pretty well. Christian Harris, absolute beast at linebacker. This guy will be an instant starter and has Pro Bowl potential and a low bust percentage. Might be the most impactful player in this draft, not named Stingley. I wanted Isaiah Spiller in the 4th round, but they did get Florida running back Dameon Pierce. He's not the fastest guy, but he has upside. To quote Willie B, like it, don't love it. Everything after that's a crapshoot. They did not get a starting edge rusher, but they weren't going to fill every need in one draft because every position was a need. But if they can hit on 4 of these guys, it'll be a hell of a draft. Their last 3 picks are projects at areas of need: defensive line, tight end, offensive line. But you're just hoping that those guys can make the team. Anything beyond that is a bonus. Same goes for whatever undrafted free agents they sign. I could be completely wrong, but for the first time, I see hope for the Texans. Oh, they're still a 4 or 5 win team, but it's step 1 in the rebuild, and I think they're doing fine. So the new Caserio score, he's made it to a 5. Average, a Texan standard. Check out the website, sportsmapelite.com, and go ugly.